Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Krista's Catalog, where I talk about everything books. This is going to be my first TBR video ever, and this is going to be a winter TBR for the months of January, February, and March-ish. Normally on BookTube, what I've noticed is obviously people tend to do monthly TBRs. I don't really like that idea for my channel because I have a lot of video ideas that I have planned that take up a lot of my reading space for the month. I feel like I also need more flexibility in my life month to month, so I thought by doing seasonal TBR videos, it can show you guys what I'm kind of interested in, what I might be reading throughout the next few months. The first book on this list is actually going to be Every Heart a Doorway by Shauna McGuire. This is a book that I've already read. I am actually a host for a sci-fi fantasy book club at my work. I work at a library, and I chose this one for the month of January. And if you are unfamiliar with this book, this is the first book in a portal fantasy series. Basically, take all the characters from like Alice in Wonderland and Chronicles of Narnia. When they come back from their magical worlds, they're incapable of going back to human society as well, so they are placed into this private school where they can either learn two things. One, they can learn how to acknowledge what they've been through and take it to the rest of their life as a normal human being, or two, they can find their magical world again and just never come back because runaways happen a lot. The first book is about a new student at the school. The next book on this list is going to be Lady Tan's Circle of Women. This one I've been seeing a lot at my library. This follows a woman called Tan Yunzin, I think is how you pronounce her name. She actually lived in the Ming Dynasty in China. This is historical fiction. This follows, like I said, our main character, and she is a housewife nurse to women and women in labor specifically, and she befriends another midwife there, and they have decided that they are going to be friends throughout everything and support women and medical doctors and procedures and all these types of things. But then she one day is forced into an arranged marriage, and she's forbidden from seeing her friend and from helping women and practicing health, and so it's about her overcoming it. I think this is going to be a fantastic read. I think this might have a little dark points to it, but I am hoping to get a lot out of this book, actually. The next book on this list is going to be The Dragon Republic by R.F. Kuang. This is the second book in the Poppy War series. I read the first book, Poppy War, actually last year in January, and so I wanted to keep reading this series. I don't know why it took so long, but hopefully I can. This book is a bit of a chunker, but I am dedicated to get to read this because I was obsessed with the first one, and something happened, like I said, where I just put it off, so here I am, putting it off no longer. Similarly to the Poppy War is Bloodmarked by Tracy Dion. This is the second book in the Legendborn series. Again, I read this last year in, I think, February, and I fell in love with it. Really enjoyed the first book, so I got the second one, and then I never proceeded to read the second one. But now is the time because the third book comes out later this year, and I'm trying to hold myself accountable and read series again, so trying to get through this one. And then the last book on this list is actually sort of my wild card pick for the month, and that is The Blade Itself by Joe Abercrombie. This is the first book in a grim fantasy series. I don't really know too much about the rest of it. I have heard amazing things about Joe Abercrombie and this series. I do know that there was a read-along going on for it on YouTube a little while ago, but I never participated in it. I do also have a coworker that just finished reading this, and he really enjoyed it, so I think that based off of his recommendation and then everyone else's and the buzz and stuff, I'm going to enjoy this one. I put a lot of chunkers on this list, not really meaning to, but I don't really mind having chunkers on this list because, as I said, this is a winter TBR, so I do have a few months to get through all of these books. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys are reading for a winter. Do you guys have any specific moods that you're in? Apparently I'm in a really big fantasy mood. If you like this video, definitely let me know because I think the TBRs are what's a little like weird for me. I'm trying to make them work by doing the winter TBR, but if I don't like it, if you guys don't like it, we might get rid of it. Who knows? But thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you have not already, and I will hopefully see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.